Hey, it's TMO from Alt 98.7 here with Halsey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Super good. How are you?
Very exciting day. We have your new song, your new video for Nightmare.
I know. I'm so excited.
Before we get into that, I just want to say congratulations. I had to write these very, very awesome things down. What was it? In March, you became the first artist in history to replace yourself at #1 twice.
I know.
On the U.S. Pop Songs Airplay chart.
I'm starting to get annoyed of my voice on the radio, too.
Huge. I don't think anybody else is. Bring more Halsey. Without Me is the longest running Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 hit by a female artist in this century. So congrats are in order.
Thank you.
That is huge. Well deserved. And now on to Nightmare. You filmed the video here in Burbank.
I
and
did.
What is so cool is that it's a cast of 100 females.
Yeah.
So you made sure...
It might even be more, actually. It's a lot of women.
You made sure that everybody in the video and even behind the scenes, the directors, the editors, everybody...
editors, the choreographer, the video commissioner, like production design, wardrobe, all women.
And what was the catalyst that you're like, I'm going to do this? I mean, I know the song is kind of a female anthem, but what made you say, outside of the actual song, I want to make sure that the video, everything is fully represented with women?
I mean, representation when it comes to those kind of things is always super important to me. Like, literally dating back to my first video, I've always been, like, very, very adamant about including trans members of my cast and my extras, making sure that it's really, really diverse. We have a lot of people of color. Like, it's always been a priority for me. And it's been really exciting because I think that I've watched, like, some of the teams that I work with shift their perspectives because of how adamant I am. And maybe it's something they didn't necessarily think was important at first, but they do now because of how frequently I'm requesting it and talking about it. So doing an all-female cast and crew for this one was, like, kind of a no-brainer. I think a lot of it just kind of started with, like, sheer rebellion, just, like, playing the song for men and having people be like, oh, this is sick, and me being like, but you don't get it, though. But you don't get it. And I wanted to make it with people who got it, you know, and I'm so glad that I made that choice because it was an electrifying environment. Everyone was just so excited, and we all felt like we were doing something really, really cool together, and it was uplifting, and it was amazing.
And I can only imagine that experience even elevated the song and the quality, because you're having all these different women that not only get it, but get it in their own voice and are translating it to mean something different to them. And that in turn has to just be so empowering and so much fun at the same time.
I mean, it was really cool seeing all the different specialties on the set as well, because we had we had professional fighters, we had professional dancers, we had exotic dancers, we had plus-size models, we had differently abled models who had, either like prosthetics or, just different ways of methods of mobility, and everyone on the set really had their own thing, their own gripe or passion or whatever it was that was like driving them to be excited to be a part of this. And like getting to kind of watch behind the scenes, there was like so many shots where I was watching some of these women like have their moment on camera.
Representation.
Yeah, they were like having this moment on camera. Like I remember watching this one shot with a woman who in particular had prosthetics, and she was in front of the camera just like looking just like so badass, and like I was just like, yes!
That's
like,
awesome.
This is amazing. And it just I just got the chills,
I'm getting the chills thinking about that. What an exciting, one thing I wanted to ask you is, so you go through like the different decades and the different time.
Mm-hmm.
Was that to kind of speak to the evolution and story of women, or what was the inspiration behind that? Because I was trying to read into it. And
so I think one of the things that you have to keep in mind when it comes to any kind of like activism is like it's a fight that's been fought for a very long time, but it's far from over. You know what I mean? And that's not supposed to discourage anyone. It's to be like, God, we've been fighting for the same thing for like so long. It's supposed to show like you're a part of a movement, of a community, like you have a purpose. You're aiding generations of women who have all served the same goal. And I think one of the coolest things in the representation of decades was in getting to have Debbie Harry in the video. She, for me, has always just been a massive inspiration, just huge inspiration. And, getting her to be a part of something like this, I think, is a huge reminder to the viewer of, like, she was saying the same stuff when she was my age, and, like, she still has to say it now, and
we
saying
still
it
have
too,
to say it.
and I'm hopefully going to be super hot at her age with a fierce cat eye in someone else's music video. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Cool.
I like that you are saying exactly what you just said, but it's also unifying. It's bringing all of these generations together, saying, and it's making us sisters in this message of saying, look, you did it, let me take over, like, the big part of the fight and honor everything that you've done, and hopefully we can get somewhere.
Yeah.
That's really special.
And I hoped I did it in a way that was, like, non-exclusive for anyone. Like, you know, I think the coolest thing about the song is that a lot of the men in my life have really loved it and have been, like, inspired by it, and, like, it's brought passion out of them. And so it's a song for everyone, which is, I think, the best part about it to me.
I love it.
Yeah. Nightmare,
the video, the song, you got to check it out. And just ending on a fun note.
Yay!
Love the video of you and the assless chaps, Old Town Road. I mean, you are, I think at this point, like a style icon. It's easy to say. You can be super chic and elegant and gorgeous like you were at the Met, and then do something super fun like that. And you said, hey, when somebody says cowboy-themed birthday party, I'm bringing out the assless chaps.
That I already own. For some reason.
Let me just stick these out of the drawer.
No.
I have a Running with the Bulls, Matador, Spanish type theme. What can I do to take it next level this Saturday? Like, what, outside of just, like, you know, wearing the little handkerchief around the neck, I want some Halsey inspiration.
I mean, you should just be the red flag.
I'm dead.
You should just wear the red flag and just be that. Or just get, like, a fierce septum ring.
Done. I'm doing both.
Yeah.
Going to get my septum pierced this afternoon.
Just get a fake one. It's okay. No one has to know.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.